everybody, and welcome back to the Best of Bull City. I'm Shirley Garrett, and I'm a 3L at Duke Law School, and I was born and raised right here in Durham, North Carolina. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 of my favorite restaurants in Durham at 3 different price points. So come along with me while I show you the best of Bull City.
Today's first stop is serving up some delicious, authentic Puerto Rican cuisine. Kokí in downtown Durham, formerly known as Spanglish, is one of my favorite restaurants to grab a quick and cheap bite to eat. On Thursdays, they serve $2.50 empanadas all day long, so I grabbed one of those. My favorite is the Pinky and the Bean, as well as a side of tostones, and that came out to a total of $7.49. However, I had to grab the maduros as well as a keto plate just so that Shulu could try how delicious it was. Next stop is a Durham classic, Elmo's Diner. For over 20 years, Elmo's has been serving made-from-scratch meals to Durhamites like me. Brunch is my personal favorite meal to get from Elmo's Diner, and while I normally get the traditional breakfast, this time I tried their baked French toast, and once again, it did not disappoint. I also had to get their biscuits and gravy because I get this every time I go, and it is just so delicious. This meal cost a total of $28.97. I remember going to Elmo's Diner for the first time when I was in middle school, and when I came home that day, I asked my mom if we could go back that weekend because it was just that good. The restaurant at our third and highest price point is Juju Asian Tapas and Bar. Juju is one of my newest favorites in Durham, and I love the tapas style dining because I get to try a lot of different foods that I otherwise wouldn't order as an entree or appetizer just for myself. We started off strong with the leek fried rice, and I literally ended up scraping the bowl and eating all of this myself because it was so good. Next up was the lemongrass chicken lettuce wrap. And it was the perfect bite of sweet and spicy, and it was so light. I just could have eaten a whole plate of that myself too, honestly. But the Bing bread, y'all, the Bing bread, like this is what I came here for. It was as good as the faces that I'm making in this video, and yes, I ate the last piece. It's just so good. I also tried the pork and chive dumplings, and they were steamed to perfection, so juicy. Spoiler alert, I have no complaints for any of these dishes. Lastly, the Brussels sprouts and Mongolian beef came out, and I'll be honest, by this point I was a little bit stuffed. But I kept going, and I'm glad that I did because the Mongolian beef had some really delicious crispy potatoes, and the Brussels sprouts were glazed to perfection, as they always are. The total for this meal was $99.97. I really hope y'all enjoyed exploring my favorite places to eat in Durham at 3 different price points. Stay tuned for my next video on November 16th. Until then, I'm 3L Shirley Garrett, bringing you the best of Bull City.